Welcome to Emtiaz Vlogs. Today I am reviewing the 2021 Porsche Taycan 4S, and this car is located here at New Auto Galaxy. So if you want to want this car or see this beauty, come here. And this is the most spec'd Porsche Taycan 4S of Bangladesh. So let's start the full in-depth review. So the Porsche Taycan. Before we start the review, let's talk about the history because this is going to be my most informative review ever. So the Porsche Taycan. At 2015, Porsche designs a Porsche Taycan, but that was not called a Porsche Taycan. It was the Porsche Mission E, and it was launched at the Frankfurt German Motor Show. The Mission E was a concept car of the Taycan. The picture is going to be here for that car. It was a beauty. The doors open like a Rolls Royce. And then at 2019, they made the Porsche Taycan. So you have a lot of variants for the Taycan. First you have the Taycan rear wheel drive, then you have the Taycan 4S, then you have the Taycan Turbo and the most powerful Turbo S. So today we're reviewing the 4S. So this is the Taycan's history. This is the first ever full electric car from Porsche. So let's start the full in-depth review now. So now let's show you the headlights of this car. But before, this is the key for the Porsche Taycan. You can see it is a very nice key, and the key and the car matches with the color, so it's a jet black metallic. So let's unlock the car, let's get in, let's show you the full LED matrix headlights. Here we get inside, foot on the brake, the car has been started. This is for the first light, full light on with the rear fog hazards. This is for the high beam, this is for the high beam off, high beam, high beam. Now I'm going to come outside and show you the lights. So this car is decently wide. So the wide of this car is 77.4 inches. And let's get back to the headlights. So these are the LED matrix headlights. These are optional extra for the Porsche Taycan. So let's talk about the headlights. This is the Porsche's history of headlights. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 in their every headlight. So in the Cayenne, in the Panamera, in the 911s and the 718s, they have this 4 design for their headlights. So if you guys come a little closer, look at the attention to detail on their car. You can see Porsche written and LED matrix system written here. And then you have the really powerful headlights. Now if you guys go a little back, this car has the exterior design with carbon accents. So that's why you have the number plate slot here with New Auto Galaxy's number plate, because they are the ones that imported this car. Porsche logo here, and the color of this car is jet black metallic. You can see this is a full electric car. So this is for the front. You don't need any cooling at the front because there is no engine. So these parts are only open for aerodynamics. There are 4 sensors at the front and 4 sensors at the back. This is for the tow hook. The tow hook is inside because this car has the exterior carbon design package. That's why you have this bigger vent here that is actually open if you see it from an angle. Here it's open from here and it comes out from here. Really good engineered by Porsche. If you get up on the hood, it has really aerodynamic, vents here to get the air out of the car. This is a very aerodynamic car. So now let's see what's under this. So now let's show you what's under the hood. Because this is a full electric car from Porsche, it doesn't have an engine. So if you open the hood from the center screen, there the hood is open. And if you come here and open this, you have a tiny storage space. Pull this, the hydraulic struts are going to get up. So you have a tiny storage space of 65 liters capacity. You have the emergency triangle here, and you have one light here for your night times. If you get this up, you have the tow hook of the car that adjusts there. You close this, there, open this. You have your lock for the wheel and this toolbox. Closing this. Emergency triangle, you have the hood. This is for the windshield wiper washer. That's for the brake fluid there. And then you have the hood. You have 4 electric motors on this car, and this car has the optional extra battery pack. So it has 2 electric motors at the front, 1 here and 1 on the other side, and 2 at the rear. So if we want to close the hood of the car, get it closer, press, there you go. Now let's show you this beautiful side profile. So now we are on the side profile. So the length of this car is 195.4 inches. It's a decent size. Let's show you these wheels. These wheels are cost around 6,000 pounds. Like, these wheels are very good. So let's go closer to the wheel. Come here. Look at the attention to detail on the carbon fiber. You have carbon fiber accents with silver accents, the center cap with the Porsche, and just look at those 6-piston brakes. You have red calipers with Porsche written in white, and you can see the brakes. Really cool. And then let's see the profile. These are 265 35 R21s. And this car has an air suspension, so it's adaptive air suspension, so it can go up and down from the inside, and you can change the drive modes to get the feeling for the suspension. So this is for the wheel. You have another light here. This is for the hazards for the side, and you have this for the charger. Now let's show you the rest. So let's show you the rest. The wheelbase is for the front wheels to the rear wheels, how much gap you have. That is 114.2 inches, and the ground clearance of this car is 128 mm. And this is the side skirts of it, because this has the sports exterior design package. We forgot to show you this. This is the charger of the car, and if you go at your home or go anywhere and want to charge your car, you have to use this side. Just get here, swipe. You have to unlock that car when you stay here, so it's going to go. So when you are at your home or a normal charger, you have to plug it in from here, and it's going to charge, and then pull here again, it's going to close. It's touch sensitive. But if you go on the other side, that's here, and this side, if I pull this side, this is the fast charger. So this has another one here, so this can charge. So if you go on a charging station that we don't have in Bangladesh, then you can charge from here. So that's what I wanted to show you. If you close it, there. Now let's show you the rest of the side profile. So if we come back here, this is the full side profile I showed you once, and then if we get up, these are the mirrors. So these are 1,100 pound option to get the full carbon fiber exterior mirror. So you can see it has a very good attention to detail. You can see these are the mirrors. You have a camera here, because this car has the surround view camera, and a light here at night. But when you open the door, there's a Porsche written down here on 4 of the doors, so it's on the rear door too. So if you open the rear door, it's on the both of the doors. See? And if you close the doors again, and close this one again, another cool feature is the door handles. So this is the key of the car. If I lock the car, it goes flush, and if I unlock the car, it comes out, and then you can pull it and get inside. Close it, lock the car, boom, inside. So unlocking the car, and let's show you the rest of the side profile. This car has a full fixed sunroof that I'm going to show you at the inside. These side mirror pearls are also in high gloss. And if you go to the rear wheels, so now on the rear wheels, the rear wheels are 305 30 R21s. So just look how is the width of this wheel, bro. That's really cool. And the beautiful carbon fiber wheels with silver accent. Wow. And you can see the calipers and the brakes. Getting up from here, because this has the exterior design package, you have this. This actually helps on aerodynamic, and this full package helps on aerodynamics. Now let's show you the rear of the car. So everyone, we're on the rear of the car. But before that, just look at this aerodynamic flush body of the car, so the air can fully pass. Now let's show you the rear. So I'm going to get inside, but when you unlock the car, actually the lights do turn on, but still I'm going to go inside. There, opening the door, getting inside. So foot on the brake, car has been started, full light on, rear fog. There. Now if we put the car on reverse, putting it up, there you can see the reverse cameras here. It has adaptive guidelines. The hazards are also on, and this is for the full rear. So now I'm going to put it back in park and leave the brakes. I'm going to come outside. So the height of this car is 54 inches, the height. And this is the full rear light. This is what I love for Porsches. They have this full light that all the way goes till the other side. Then you have the hazards, you have the rear fog, and Porsche written in 3D designs. wow, Porsche, you did a great job on this car. And this spoiler actually comes up if you go over 60 kilometers per hour, but it doesn't go up anyways if we stay here. Because this is a UK spec car, it's illegal to get your spoiler up in UK. Like, bro. Getting down, you have gloss black treatment here with 4 sensors and 2 reflectors. You have the number plate slot here with the reversing camera and the reversing camera washer. And this is for the rear. It's an electric car, it doesn't have an exhaust pipe. So it has these fins, so it's like a diffuser on this car. It's really good, like I love the rear. Now let's check the boot space and the interior. So now let's show you the boot space because we are done with the full exterior. So for opening the boot and the front, you can do it from the key. So if you just press here. Oh, sorry, that's for the front. Press here, and this, you have the boot. So the boot space is 366 liters of space. You have the charger here in this beautiful bag. You have storage here with nettage. Open this, you have the charger of the car. So this was charging a while ago. Closing this and getting these out, putting it here. You have storage there with a 12-volt socket. A little hanger here. So this is for the boot. It has a decent amount of space for a 4-people family. Now closing this. There it closes. And now we're going to go on the rear seats now. So now, beautiful people, we're on the rear seats. It has a little reading light here, so I'm turning that on. Now let's show you everything that you need to know about the rear seats. So it has a red and black combination of the interior. You have isofix anchor points here and here, and the rear seats are also bucket seats, and this is a 2+1. Headrests are red and the center is fully black. You have a center armrest, so for getting it down, there, 2 cup holders. It's good. Getting it up, closing it there. So let me show you this cool feature. So if you open the door, the ambient lighting gets white. But if you see, I'm not going to close it fully. See, it's white. But if I close the door, there, it turns into red. So it tells you by the ambient lighting that the door is not closed. So look at the ambient lighting. It's red here, it's red here, and it's on the floor too. So that's it. Center seat is also really comfortable. It has a 4-zone climate control. That's why it has the center screen. You can control a lot of stuff actually. So this is for your temperature here and here. This is for the wind speed. It has heated seats at the rear. And then this is for off. If you go here, this is the climate menu. So you can't just move this from here. This is really hard. So it's automatically adjusted. So where you want the air. So I want it on my ear, and this is on my face. So you can see now the air is coming at my face. And this is for how you want it. Soft, regular, or strong. I want it regular and on my face. There. Very good Porsche. It's easy to operate now. So that's for the screen, and if you want to turn it off, there. You have a little mobile holder here, but I'm going to just put the key there because my phone is at the front. So that's it. And the seats are fully scooped back, so you have a lot of knee room and a lot of headroom with this fixed panoramic sunroof. It's really good actually. And then, like I told you, a light here. Now if I come on the center seat, that I'm going to do here, you can sit easily, but it's going to be a little bit of struggle in the leg room. Coming here, and the thing that I didn't told you yet, this car has red seat belts. That's good. And it has Taycan written here. Good. Now let's show you the door. So this is the door handle here. This is one speaker here. It's a Bose sound system. This is for the window opener. It has privacy glass at the rear, but Porsche, it doesn't go all the way down. So let's get it back up. There. And then you can see Bose stereo here and the speakers. And then you have a little bottle holder here. So that's it. Now going to go on the front seat. So closing the door. See the door handles. The door handles are really good. Now let's get in the front seats, because this is where you want to be on this beautiful car. So now we're on the interior of the car. So let's show you the full dashboard first. First, let's show you this. Because this car has the sports Chrono package, it has this watch here. So in every Porsche you have this, and an AC vent here. So a very cool design from Porsche. And just look at the dash, it has full soft touch leather used here. You have the passenger display and the infotainment here that I'm going to turn on in a second. AC vent here, red leather with red stitching here that all the way comes through here. So now for starting up the car, you have to just press once on the start button, or you get in and press the brake, the car starts up. I'm going to show you that when I show you the driver's side. So it says Porsche, it does a very animation, and it says Taycan there. So Porsche Taycan. And then it turns on. So let's go connect as a guest. Keep privacy mode on. Let's turn on the aircon because it's really hot here. There, the aircon is on. So let's show you the full screens. This is the main infotainment system for this car. So you have, if you go on vehicle settings, first if we come here, electric sports sound. So this is an electric car, it doesn't have any exhaust sounds. So it has this. If you go here and turn it on, if you rev the car and go straightly, it does a little sound. But because I am not 18, I don't have my license, I can't drive at the road, but I know how to drive a car. So I can't tell you guys that, but when you drive the car, it does a little sound. Getting out of here, then you have the classic height. This is for the air suspension of the car, if you want it on lift, lowered, or straight up low. Getting out of here, then you have the suspension. You want it on sport, sport plus, or normal. So it's on normal. And the drive modes of the car. You have range, normal, sport, sport plus, and individual. You can also control the drive modes from here. This is the drive mode controller. This comes with the sports Chrono package. This is the vehicle. You have the Porsche Taycan here. This car looks like the Mission E concept, the full car, except the doors are not the same. If you go here, you have the assistants like basic assist, park assist, lane keep assist, lane change assist. If you go on park assist, you have the full 360. This is for the rear. If you press this, there you can see the full rear, and then come here, there, and then you can see the Taycan. It's on white. And this is for your trip. So everything is here, like the outside temperature, the range, then you have the date, the time, and then you can see how much battery you have. So it's telling here. There. Getting here, driving time 25 minutes, and you have a lot of features on this car, like really. This is the total trip, and yeah, you know, all the trip information is here. If you go here, this is for the comfort. So first of everything, you have the ambient lighting. So if you go on color, you have a decent amount of color. Like you have white, then you have this warm white, then you have this red, orange, blue. So for showing you the ambient lighting, look here and look on the cup holders. On the cup holders and on the floor. So if you go on green, you can see green. If you go on this light blue, here, and then if you go on this dark blue, boom, there, red, orange, you have this warm white and cold white. So I'm going to leave it on green. It just looks good. There, coming out of here, this is for the ambient lighting on, this is for the brightness, this is for the door. So everything's on 100%. Wait, one second. Why is these on 80%? Oh, these can't go more than 80%. If you go here, overall it's on 100%. So this is for the vehicle settings. If you go on driver's seat, you have heated. But if you got the ventilation, that's optional. Extra massaging also all optional extra. Heated seats for the passenger. This is for comfort enter. So the steering wheel and the seat all gets in position. There. So this is for all the drive modes. Getting on home, you have navigation, media, phone, settings, charge, climate, device, update, the owner's manual, and the smart service. So if you go on charge, you have 69% of charge and 143 miles left that you can go with this car. The timer, you can add a timer that how much, if you want 30 minutes to charge. The profile, I'm using it as a guest now because this car is at sale at New Auto Galaxy. Getting it out from here, and then you have your basic information here. But this is the optional extra, the passenger display, so the passenger doesn't get bored. That's why it also has this. So you have navigation, media, phone, settings, device, and this, the cockpit. So you have that speed, that how much speed. So your driver is driving, you're sitting there, the driver is speeding. You're gonna say, driver, why are you driving over 100 miles per hour? Which driving mode you're in? Sport, Sport Plus, individual, or range. So I'm gonna put it on just normal. Passenger display switched off. There, this is for the G-force, so torque. This is for turning it off, no mobile device connected. That's for the time. And this is everything. Then you have the main display, that's for the climate control. I'm just gonna, okay, let's just stay it like this. So you have phone, media, navigation, and settings over here too for this. And then you have your climate control, climate, your fan speed, climate. And then here, this is for the heated seats controls for the front, and it has haptic feedback, so I know that it's putting the pressure. This is actually a touchpad for the up, so I can control it from here. There, I can control everything from this touchpad. And if you press this, you can open the front, the rear, close the rear, open the 2 charge port. So the front is actually open because I mistakenly opened it when I show you the rear, when I was showing you the rear. And this is for the charge, so you have 69% or 140 miles. There. And another thing, if you're on a colder country, if everything is snowing, if you press this, it's going to heat everything, the windows, like it's going to heat the full car. So if you just get in, you're toasty. But in Bangladesh it never snows, so we don't need this feature. Getting out, and this is it for this. You can press this, so everything can go shut down. But if you press here, it turns on again. And parking cameras, and this is just a shortcut screen for this. Like I showed you, this is the ashtray. If we get the ashtray up, you can see cup holder with ambient lighting, and it says Porsche here. Attention to detail, Porsche, good. And then another storage here with that ambient lighting. If we open this, you have a little storage here with your 2 USB sockets for charging. But if you have wireless charger on your phone like I do, you can just put your phone here, that's going to charge. And it says face out there, and it also has a 12 volt. Closing this is actually really comfortable to put your hand here. This is for the full side. Open this, you have the storage capacity. So this is actually the pouch for the key that Porsche gave. So it has the red leather like the interior does. Okay. Going to put that back there. This is the glove box. Closing this. This is for the full dashboard. Rear view mirror. This is auto dimmed and it's frameless. You have lights. It's good. If I show you the vanity mirrors, it's tiny. It's like so tiny with the light here. Closing this, opening this. Like I can't even see my full face. Wow. And then just enjoy that full sunroof. That's actually very good. Nice. So that's it for this side and the passenger side display. Now come from the driver's side, let's show you the driving stuff. So now let's show you the full RPM, everyone. So let's start up the car. It actually doesn't have RPM, so it has a boost gauge. So over here you can see it's going to tell you that at the front wheels or the rear wheels, so how much power it's giving. So if you are going really fast, usually it gives 60% power at the rear and 40% power at the front, or 50-50. But if you turn off traction control, you can actually drift this car, so it goes all the way to rear. So press here, you can actually move. So the kilometers on this car is 66 miles. This is for the outside temperature. This is for no one's wearing the seatbelt. This is for your blind spot monitoring. This is for the seatbelt warning again. At the center, you have a boost gauge. So if it all the way comes till here, this is for brake. It doesn't work here. So, and if it all the way goes here, this is for your power. You can see the full range is here, so how much range you have. And this is for your full drive modes. So you have Sport, Sport Plus, Individual, and if we go over this side, Normal and Range. So I'm going to leave it on Normal. Press here. You can control. So first you have navigation here. So if you press on navigation, you have your trip here. And once more down, you have your Sports Chrono, like your lap times. Then you have Sports Chrono, and then if you go once more down, you have your drive modes. Then you have your media, loading data. It's going to take some time, so I'm just going to pass it, and then information. There. So I'm going to just leave it on its drive modes. It looks good. So it says normal here because it's on normal drive mode. This is for your full gears. So if you go on drive, it says door open. So neutral or reverse or park. There. And it says on the center too. Here's the time. Here's the outside temperature. This is for the speed limit, but we don't have any speed limits in Bangladesh. And another cool feature is the steering is not going to move until you put the car on drive, and then it's going to move. If you put it back to park, it's not going to move. It's stuck. So the car is racing because it's on normal mode now. And this is for the full RPM. Getting out of here, you have some controls. So you have traction control, you have your adaptive suspension, then you have lowering and hiring the car. And this is actually a favorite button for this car. This is for the start button or the start off button. This is a little AC vent here. And if you guys come over this side, you have all the headlight controls here. And if you guys come here, down here, this is actually the gear knob. So this is out from a 911, but it's vertically inside. So reverse, neutral, drive, or park. There, that's it. Now let's show you the steering wheel and the door. So now the steering wheel. The steering wheel is automatically, it's powered, adjustable, and it is telescoped. So it comes to you, goes down, goes up, goes back, and that's it. It's a full leather strap steering wheel. You have controls over here like your call, cancel, and the control for this. Favorite button, your all the batteries off, and this is for your voice command. You have cruise control down here, and you have your drive mode controller here. This is for your hazards and your high beam. And then over this side you have another one. Wait, okay, this is for your full windshield wiper controls. And then horn in the middle. You have this very cool stripe here, and I just love the steering wheel. It's very good to hold and it's very sporty. It doesn't have any paddle shifters because it doesn't have that much gears on its suspension. Taycan 4S written here. Turning off the car. There it goes. Taycan, and the car comes back. There. So now the door. So you can see it has memory function. It has 3 memory seats, lock and unlock. Memory seat is the option 2. This is the door handle. You have your mirror controls here, and your outside view rear mirror controls here. Speaker here, and storage here. You can see Porsche written there. And then this light. What is this light for? So if you open the door at night, another car is coming. He's going to notice that the door is open because of this light. And frameless doors. So if you just close the door, it goes up. So now we're fully done with the exterior and interior of the car. Now let's show you the engine, I guess, the battery with the horsepower. So, beautiful people, let's talk about the power of this car. This is the Taycan 4S, and this has the optional extra battery pack. So it has a 83.7 kilowatt hour battery that gets around 562 horsepower on this car. 4-wheel drive, has a 2-speed transmission at the rear. You can't feel the transmission. You guys can be like why does an electric car has a transmission? The Tesla doesn't. Tesla, what are electric cars different to the petrol cars? You press the gas, the petrol cars change gears and then go. The electric cars doesn't need to change gear. It just straight up goes. There's no turbo lag, there's no lag. So that's why Porsche decided that they're going to put a 2-speed transmission. You can't feel anything. So when you launch the car, at the first speed transmission, you can't feel that much power. But after it goes to the second speed, it just goes rocket. So this car can beat the Tesla Model S P130 easily. But if you don't get the battery pack, you get 79.2 kilowatt hour battery at the rear and at the front. But you get 522 horsepower from that and 229 pound-feet of torque. That's really low. But if you get this, you get 562 brake horsepower and you get 650 Newton meters of torque, and it's 4-wheel drive. This car is really fast. So this was for the power output. The 0 to 60 is 3.3 seconds. That's incredible out of this car. So what do I think? The competitor for this beauty is the Tesla Model S and it's the Porsche Taycan. These two are direct competitors for each other. I did the review of the Taycan, but I didn't do for the Tesla Model S. So the review of the Tesla Model S is coming, and I am doing Bangla reviews at my Facebook page, Emtiaz Vlogs. So go on Facebook, go like that page and be connected to that, because I'm uploading Bangla car reviews on there and English car reviews at my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed yet, do hit the subscribe button, do hit the like button, hit the follow button on my Instagram. It's going to be right here, and my Facebook page. So now enjoy the close view, and I need some I'm going to tell you some important things at the ending. So you guys just came for the close view. I have one very important information for all of you. Now the Porsche Taycan 4S can get registered and get loaned. So this car is going to get registered as a 2000cc sedan. So a 2-liter sedan. This is going to get registered, but only the 4S, not the Turbo, not the Turbo S. Only the 4S is going to get registered with the 2000cc sedan. And this is not a 5000 city, 5000. It's not a 5-liter sedan. Like Bangladesh government fixed it, and now you can register your Taycan. This is for it. If you need this car, contact with New Auto Galaxy. They are the importer for this car. Contact with their Facebook page at the description. Peace.